We are in Kokstad. It's very, very cold, but yet people are coming in their numbers to hear Deputy President David Mabuza give the maiden address for today. Now, you'll also recall that the town of Kokstad is named after Adam Kok. But just before I say something else, I'd like to introduce myself to our viewers at home. I am Mlungisi Khumalo, umzilikazi kaMashobane. Mina ngadla umuntu ngimnyanga indaba engidabuka le kwamaphumulo. Now, getting back to the business of the day, I've got a historian who will tell us more about the place of Kokstad here today. Thank you very much, Mr. Rev Reuters. Kokstad has such a fascinating history, but just give us a brief background about this beautiful town.
Well, our people, came from Philippopolis, as history has recorded it, in 1863 through the Drakensbergs. Southern Free State came through Ongeluksnek, where lots of our people we lost through the ox wagons coming around that terrible corner. They penultimately landed in the Kokstad as we know it today in 1863, where they set up camp in a lager form at the foothills of Mount Currie. That is Kokstad, East Griqualand.
Now, a lot has been said throughout history that the history of the Khoi and San people has not been preserved in this particular area.
No, our history has always been vibrant. We've always had our history, our culture, our heritage very strong in East Griqualand. As Griqua people, you can go in Kokstad, every street, every corner, there's Griqua people here. We've always celebrated our history and our culture.
Now, Rev, we know that historically when the British came into Kokstad, they annexed KwaZulu-Natal. And we also know that some of the Khoi and San people were dispossessed of their land. But now, years later, they still want their land back. How is that so?
Yes, our people are very passionate, and we are insisting on rightfully taking back what is ours. Our farms, our land, we were dispossessed rightfully, like you say, before 1913. And we are happy that there's another process that government is speaking about. And we are looking forward to that process and engaging with the government in terms of our land. As you would know, we were agricultural people, we were farmers, and you cannot separate the Griqua people from their land.
Thank you very much. That is Mr. Rev Reuters. Now, I'm just going to hand you over to my colleague Simpio, who will tell us more about the business of the day. Simpio Makanya, take it over.
Well, thank you very much. A very good morning to you, Mlungisi, and to the viewers at home from this side of the stadium. This is the main entrance to the stadium where festivities will be taking place. I can just tell you that not a short while ago, a lot of people had already started making their way into the venue where these celebrations are actually going to be taking place. But let us now try and see if we can speak to some of the people who are already outside here to get a sense of what does Heritage Day mean to them. Ma, I see you are wearing quite a beautiful dress, attire, traditional attire. What does Heritage Day mean to you, ma?
Heritage Day kum inxelela ngobume bami abantu ngubani ndisuka phi ndivelaphi so ngoku apha sizilapha sizo celebrate Heritage Day njengoba usibona apha sinxibile sibahle sisuka singabase Kokstad sisuka kwindawo ngendawo esisuka kuzo.
Thank you very much. Let's also get the opinion of this lady as well. Ma, I understand the municipal building will be renamed today. How are you as this community welcoming that gesture? All right, okay. No, we seem to not have an opinion on that front. But let me just tell you that the Deputy President, who is the acting president of the country, will be officiating the renaming of both the municipal building as well as the street here. And those activities are expected to take place a little after 9 o'clock. And then from there, we will then proceed to this main venue where we are, where the festivities will then be taking place at about 2 o'clock, or let's say rather at about 11 o'clock this morning. But for now, let's cross back to Johannesburg for now.
Right, well, there you go. That's Heritage Day here in South Africa, and you can see that we've got our team out in full force that's going to be covering that for us, and we will be with them all day today. And our Deputy President, David Mabuza, is expected to be giving the main national address there. So we'll give you all of those details in the news as well. That's, of course, at the Riverview Stadium in Kokstad. To tell you what's